Good morning, Istanbul, and good morning to everyone out there. I still remain your host for the talk show, Kenny Royals, broadcasting live from Eagle Studio. I have here with me, Mr. Ife. Mr. Ife, you're welcome on the show today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I like your head warmer. I love your jacket. I love the way you smile.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Mr. Ife, I have a question for you. How did you get so good at photography? What is that secret?
Yeah, photography is something you have to more like you have to practice on your own, and you have to do it time and time again. Even if your shots are not so sharp or not so good, just keep on doing it. Over time you get good on the job as you train.
So you mean consistency?
Yeah, consistency.
That is the key for being a good photographer.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that one thing you wish you knew, like something you know now that you wish you had known when you started photography? What is that one thing?
Yeah, framing, because as a photographer, if you're able to get the object you're shooting on the right frame, then you are good to go. Because lots and lots of photographers, because it's not just clicking on the shutter of the camera, producing an image that makes your photo good. So you the framing of the object has a very long way to go in terms of you producing a good picture.
Okay, that's framing. You know, I'm not into photography, so I just want to know, can you shed more like how is the framing? Like, is it, because for me now, when you say framing, I'm thinking of the frames we
home on the wall.
Hang on the wall.
No,
so like, what's that framing?
Yeah, framing in photography simply means on the display screen of your camera, it has a rectangular shape, and the object, let's say, because in photography, if you're shooting at a particular thing, it's called the object. Whether it's human, it's animal, it's non-living thing, they are all referred to as object. So there are some photos you take from angle 90. There are some photos you take from 60 degrees. There are some photos you take from 40. You understand me? So once you are able to insert the object, and I really don't know how to break it down in a layman's language. Once you're able to get the object in shape in that particular I still have to use frame again.
Particular frame. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Ife. So there's this thing I notice about photographers, like maybe whenever they want to do a shoot, I feel just the camera and the lens is enough, but you know, they bring in this, bring in that. Like, why do you guys need so many extras for your shoots and videos?
You know, photography has evolved over times. Just the way then we were using this Nokia 3310, then BlackBerry came, then Android, and now we are using iPhones and stuff like that. You know, in the early days, we had this manual camera where you in turn use this film there. You get to see, in those days where growing up you hear photographers say my film has finished, I can't take it again. So photography has actually evolved past where you see just a photographer using the speed light and the digital camera. So most times now you see photographers using stuff like reflector. You see photographers using things like soft bus and so other things to enhance the quality of pictures. You know, not like pictures you snapped in 2004.
Yeah.
Will still be more like of the same quality as in 2021.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Mr. Ife.
You're welcome.
My other question is this: like, which of this photographer, like this photographer celebrity, has influenced you positively?
Okay. One of my biggest idol that I follow all his shots on Instagram and whatsoever he has to say to teach upcoming photographer is Kelechi Amadiobi.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's really a big photographer. You need to learn from.
Thank you for that, Mr. Ife.
You're welcome.
I'd like to ask, what kind of shoots do you like to do? Is it wedding shoots, birthday shoots? Like, what kind of shoot do you really have interest in more?
I think I like headshots and taking motion pictures.
Headshot and motion pictures. Wow, yeah. I think I love motion pictures more. So that's beautiful. Right now, we'll be going on a short break. Broadcasting live from Eagle Studio. I still remain your host, Kenny Royals.
Alex. I'm like Eagle Studio, Kenola, Turkey, Istanbul. Yenji webia obo start abu. Yalasi asusu ndebanye bu olibo. Iyo fisi okwa ewe bro. Ngibu onye Igbo. Okwese nwanne gị ebe ọbụla ị nọ gị sụgharịa oyibo ịmakwala nwanne gị ofu asụ ka nnọla asụ. Nke abụọ ewere bụrụ ịmụ ụmụ ebe ibi ụmụ gị kwesịrị ka imere ha anya ha ghọta ihe ịkọwara ha mara asụsụ nne na nna ha ọ na-adị mkpa. Nke atọ ewere bụrụ ịfụ nwanne gị mana ihe ị ga-emere nwanne gị mara enyemaka ị ga-emere nwanne gị imere ya nwanne gị ka ụzọ werela aga. So buko ihe anyị ji were bịa ka anyị wee bụ were anọkọ anyị wa bụ ndị Igbo ebe ọbụla ịfụrụ onye Igbo bụ nwanne gị anyị niile bụ ofu afọ ka anyị si wee pụta. Buko na ihe anyị na-emekwa dịkwa iche ile ekupụta nwa kpọọ anyị n'Eagle Studio anyị ga-abịa nọnyere gị. Ile emepe ụlọ kpọọ anyị n'Eagle Studio anyị ga-abịa nọnyere gị. Ile echeta ụbọchị amụrụ gị ịkpọ anyị ga-abịa nọnyere gị. Ịchọọ fotografa ịkpọ anyị ga-abịa nọnyere gị. Ihe ọbụla ịchọ kwa ụwa bụ ile eme ihe dị otu a ile azụ ahịa bụrụ ile ebula ahịa chọọ kwa ụwa niile mara na ile azụ ahịa ịkpọ anyị n'Eagle Studio anyị ga-abịa mee ya ọ bụrụ ihe na-aga ọfụma. La na-esonye anyị na Facebook, la na-esonye anyị na Instagram, la na-esonyekwa anyị na YouTube, Eagle Studio.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Ife. I would like to ask, what has, this your job, going out for shoots and other stuff. We have different kind of clients. We have the good ones, we have the naive ones, the saucy ones that will just talk to you anyhow. You understand? What are the ill responses you've gotten from your clients and how did you handle them?
Okay, in business, there's a popular saying that goes like this: customers are always right, even when they are wrong. You just have to, handle your clients with wisdom. You understand me? Yeah. There was this client I did a job for. She was having this scar on her face. So while editing the pictures and working on retouching the pictures, I thought it wise to take out the scar to make the photo look good. So when she saw the picture, what she just said was she didn't like the job, that she needed the raw work, that why would I remove the scar off her face? It's her identity. It's a trademark or something. So, but on the long run, I said to myself, I went out of my way to actually wanting to please the client, not knowing my good was not best enough. You understand? So you must meet different type of characters while you're working. So it's just best to use wisdom to handle them.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Ife. Okay, so to our young photographers out there and those that have the interest to join, the upcoming ones, what is your advice to them?
Keep on shooting. You can shoot with anything.
Keep on shooting like
not shooting gun. No. Keep on shooting. You know, we have smartphones now.
Yeah.
So just try because while I was starting up, I really didn't have this much money to buy equipment and stuff like that. There were times I captured moments with my phones. You understand? And I in turn exported those photos to the computer, then I had to retouch and stuff like that. So most of them now they are using big phones, like big iPhones and big Samsungs that has good pixel. So they can actually shoot with their phones, and you know, over time they can become better.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Ife. Mr. Ife said, keep on shooting.
Not gone. Stop doing that like this.
Not gone. No. Keep on shooting. You can use your phones. You can use, now you guys have iPhones, Samsung. We have the best phones out in town right now. And a lot of youth out there, they use beautiful phones. So keep on taking that shot with your phones. Keep the passion up and you will get there. Thank you very much, Mr. Ife. Thank you for coming on our show today. We'd love to have you next time.
It will be a pleasure. Thank you very much.